Abubakar Eshokweka Momo, who is now the Minister of Niger Delta Development, is now the Minister of Regional Development.
Five discharged ministers are Minister of Women Affairs Uju Ken Ohaneye, Lola Day John, Minister of Tourism, Professor Tahir Maman, Minister of Education, Abdullahi Mohammed Gwazo, Minister of State, Housing and Urban Development, and Dr. Jamilu Bio Ibrahim, Minister of Youth Development. Meanwhile, President Tinubu charged the newly appointed ministers as well as their reassigned colleagues to see their appointment as a core to service. He said all appointees must understand the administration's eagerness and determination to set Nigeria on the path to irreversible growth and putting their best for the actualization of government plans and policies. Meanwhile, the Federal Executive Council has scrapped the Ministry of Niger Delta and the Ministry of Sports Development. Briefing State House correspondent after the FEC meeting presided over by President Bola Tinubu. Minister of Information and National Orientation Muhammad Idris and erstwhile Minister of Niger Delta Abubakar Momo explained that there will now be a Ministry of Regional Development to oversee all the regional development commissions recently passed into law by the National Parliament. Such commissions include Niger Delta Development Commission, Northwest Development Commission, Southwest Development Commission, and Northeast Development Commission.
Of former Minister Sunday Akindare as Special Advisor to the President on Public Communication and Orientation, working for the Ministry of Information and National Orientation. Now, I'll give you the list of ministers who have been reassigned to new portfolios. They are as follows. Honorable Dr. Yusuf Tanko Sununu, Minister of State Education as of now, is now the Minister of State, Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Reduction. Dr. Morufu Olatunji Alausa, who is currently Minister of State for Health, is now the Minister for Education. Barrister Bello Mohammed Gurunyo, who is Minister of State, Water, Resources and Sanitation, is now going to be Minister of State Works. Minister of State Works. Honorable Abubakar Eshokweka Momo, who is now the Minister of Niger Delta Development, is now the Minister of Regional Development.
The National Sport Commission will take over the role of the Ministry of Sports. The FAC also approved the merger of the Ministry of Tourism with the Ministry of Culture and Creative Economy. Meanwhile, details of the alignment and what happened to the affected federal ministers will be known in coming days. The House of Representatives has directed its Committee on Power to investigate the frequent national grid collapse and provide a report within 3 weeks. The decision followed a motion of urgent national importance raised by Honorable Mansa Soro during the plenary. In his motion, Honorable Soro expressed deep concern over the persistent grid failure which have plunged the country into blackout, worsening the economic challenges already faced by Nigerians. He stressed that a stable power supply is essential for driving economic growth and development. Soro noted that the national grid had collapsed 8 times in 2024 alone, which is referred to be alarming. Soro also pointed out that the grid collapse are occurring even as the Minister of Power assures the public of improved electricity supply. A promise that led to the government's approval of increased electricity tariff from Band A customers. And here in Lagos, Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has urged the judiciary to ensure prompt delivery of justice. The governor made this known at a strategic management meeting with ministries, departments, and agencies. Olubukola Akekoliosho has the details.
No government can function without the 3 arms of government in place. Hence, each of them must be strategic in their running. At this strategic management meeting with ministries, departments and agencies, and also stakeholders in Lagos State, the aim is for the judiciary to take deliberate steps to ensure seamless service delivery and good governance. The Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice in Lagos, Lawal Pedro, states that though Lagos State government remains committed to the rule of law, accountability and governance, however, delivering justice is not the responsibility of a single institution.
The focus of this meeting includes developing a process to enhance coordination between law enforcement agencies and the Ministry of Justice in Lagos State, particularly in the area of prosecution of state offenses, where security agencies are deemed to have general fiat of the Attorney General of the state. It is also to reassure the security agencies of the Lagos State Ministry of Justice and Lagos State government full support and cooperation in the fight against corruption, but with the recognition of the Attorney General's constitutional responsibility to safeguard the people of Lagos State from oppression, prejudice action in the guise of prosecution.
Lagos State Governor, who is represented by his deputy, Dr. Obafemi Amzat, while declaring the meeting open, calls for the prompt dispensation of justice by the judiciary. Citing the case of 22-year-old fashion designer Ms. Oluwabamiche Ayonwole, who was allegedly raped and murdered, Amzat wondered why the case is still ongoing.
The question I'd like to ask our lawyers and our judges is, why does cases take this long? So, for example, that lady that was raped, kidnapped, killed in our bus. I just saw on TV last night. The case is just coming. It's almost 1.5 years. The parents do not believe it. What are you people doing? What is the problem?
He calls for collaborative efforts between all stakeholders for effective and efficient justice system.
The difference between us and the so-called developed world or developed countries, for me, are two things: the rule of law, science and technology. And it's becoming interesting that even the rule of law is becoming a subset of technology and science.
This stakeholders meeting hopes to be impactful and have actionable outcomes for a more responsive, inclusive and efficient justice system for the benefit of all residents in Lagos State. Olubukola Akin Kolusho, LTV News.
Chairman of Surulere Local Government Sulaiman Yusuf has announced plans to celebrate 2024 Surulere Day. While briefing newsmen ahead of the celebration, Yusuf enjoined residents to be good ambassadors of the community. Ayola Adelisi has the details.
To celebrate the growth and peaceful coexistence amongst Surulere residents, the 2024 Surulere Day is aimed at showcasing talent and how far the community has grown since its inception. Speaking at the press conference and official unveiling of the 2024 Surulere Day, with the theme Surulere, the New Lagos, Chairman Planning Committee Tayo Gbajabiamila and other members highlighted series of events lined up for the day.
It's going to be of a lot of benefits to everybody in Surulere, as people who have stores here are going to come to the stadium from the first day to the 5th to sell their wares. If they were in their stores, they wouldn't have got as many people as they're going to have, because we're going to have people from the diaspora coming to all the functions, even at the carnival. So it's going to be of a huge economical benefit to all Surulereans.
People, the first day we are having the symposium taking place at the Indoor Sports Hall, Teslim Balogun Stadium on the 10th. And on that very day, we are also having our trade fair, where you come by and we have a discount for you. So you can as well tell everybody to get their market ready for that period.
Chairman Surulere Local Government Area, Sulaiman Yusuf, in his remarks, gave a brief history of Surulere and the benefits of 2024 Surulere Day.
Surulere, meaning patience is rewarding. What began as a small middle-class residence then has strived to become one of the most sophisticated areas in Lagos State and in Nigeria as a whole. Its central location makes it a significant hub for commerce, entertainment, and sports residential activities.
We have so many people who have been successful in Nigeria today that have passed through Surulere. We know this will go through the public media. We are asking that when you see this, please, if you know you came through here, I don't want to call names so it doesn't look like I'm trolling, but we all know ourselves. Please come out and let's make this wonderful, epic, and epoch-making event. Indeed, to the benefit of mankind. Amen. Declare Surulere Day.
Hello, madam.
Scheduled to take place from December 10 to 15, Surulere Day celebration is said to be one of the biggest festivals in Nigeria. Ayola Adelesi, LTV News.
For more news, connect with Lagos Television on the social media platforms. Many thanks for staying with us. Please remember to call the Lagos State toll-free lines 767 or 112 in case of emergencies. I am Aminat Ilegushi. See you again at 2 p.m.